Sometimes you feel like you're taking a chance. Sometimes you're willing to just go with it. Roll the dice, see what happens. Netflix suggested Blood Red Sky to me as a movie that I would love. Very rarely are Netflix ever right. I don't know how their algorithm works to keep churning up this kind of crap that they think I'm going to love and they throw it on. Now, Blood Red Sky had a really interesting premise, something I was kind of curious about. A woman with a mysterious illness who seems to be fleeing something with her young son, boards a night flight to New York, and hijackers are on it. People have taken over the plane. But there is a secret being held here. Now, unfortunately, I'm going to have to spoil a little bit of this movie, which I hate doing. So if you're going to check this out, feel free to disappear just now as I ruin one of the early big surprises, I guess, if you haven't seen a poster or read the synopsis. But it turns out that our female character, the one who seems to be fleeing something, is fleeing herself, because it turns out that she is a vampire. A vampire on this night flight, trying to flee her land, trying to flee her history. And we get a kind of backstory to this character. We learn all about how she became the way she is, and it's really nicely done. And at moments I thought it was I was going to delve into the fact of this woman losing her humanity, starting to become the monster and struggling to deal with that. And I was on this side of that kind of story. I wanted that. Instead, it kind of takes a more genre-specific route and becomes a kind of Train to Busan movie. You've got an enclosed space, you have a vampire who's infected other people who are becoming vampires, and terrorists, and all the humans caught in the middle and how they're going to survive. It also opens with the end of the movie, so you know roughly where it's going to, and it's about getting from point A to point B before we see the little finale at the end of it. And I kind of liked certain aspects of Blood Red Sky. I do like the fact that they're contained in a space. It's a vampire movie and a kind of style and tale that I've not really seen done before, so that was fresh. But it's full of all these characters that feel very tropey, typical archetypes of characters I've seen before. None of them felt really two-dimensional, let alone three-dimensional. They just felt caricatures. I'm the crazy one, I'm the calculating one, I'm the tech one. Yeah, we get it. And taking the more kind of genre route with this one seems like the easy option to take. Let's get the bloodlust going into it. I did like our lead actress, Perry Baumeister. I thought she was particularly good, as moments where she's bloodlust and monster and trying to pull herself back to go and protect her child was particularly moments that I really grew to love, like that, like I said, dealing with the monster inside of her. It's not a bad movie by any means, it's just one that I feel there was another path that could have been more interesting to go on, and it never quite goes that route. It goes for the kind of easy storytelling, but it's still fun to see. You can kind of see the ending of this movie coming a mile away and what's going to happen. There is only one conclusion at the end of this, and it just goes in that direction. Blood Red Sky was interesting enough, funny enough. It's a one-time watch, never to be thought of again, and just disposable entertainment, which is Netflix model, to be fair. At the most point, it's just disposable entertainment. As long as you click and watch, they are happy. I'd love to know what you think of Blood Red Sky. Let me know in the comment box below, and I'll see you next time on Man v Film.